Good evening and welcome to West Ham United to Plaistow. So, Friday, one more day and we're playing Burnley away. Now, when it comes to big games, we all say they're big games, but I think tomorrow's game is probably the biggest game, and I'm sure you guys feel the same. Biggest game we've had in many a year, to be brutally honest. If we lose this game, I think it's pretty much, I know there's still a load of games left, but yeah, I'm thinking if we lose this game, I think obviously the chances of us staying up is looking a bit bleak. If we win the game, we can kick on. We don't even want to think about a draw. We've got to take it just like we have been the last few games, certainly the last four. Obviously, a kick in the teeth last week against Chelsea. We've just got to crack on and keep doing what we're doing. Thinking about it, I'm sure you guys are all the same. Transfer window wise, it wasn't too bad. They were never going to go and spend people trying to get players into a club that's fighting for relegation, trying to get out of relegation, should we say? Is always tough signing players like that. But on loan, on loan you'd expect to get a few more through the door. But sorry, cat's kicking off again. But we did what we did. At least we got a centre half in. Obviously, lost our best centre half into Debo last week. Stupidly, but he'd been at Jean Pedro for most of the game on corners. There'd been a little bit of friction, so I think he seeked him out when it kicked off. But more importantly, to tomorrow's game, and that's what this video is about. Please like and subscribe if you don't mind, if you haven't already, or tell your friends. Like I said, it's just my opinion on stuff, and I want to create some sort of interaction, if not now, down the line, once I build the channel a bit. Tomorrow's game. Now, normally when we play these teams in and around us, we've been getting spanked. That's putting it mildly. Certainly, obviously, the Wolves was probably the worst performance of the season. Didn't turn up. Magassa in midfield had a disaster. We were just absolutely crap. I mean, that was it. That we all thought that was it. It's done and dusted. We're gone. If we'd carried on like that, we would have been, we certainly wouldn't got any of those two wins we did get against Sunderland and obviously Tottenham the week before. But hopefully we can do what Sunderland did to them the other day, basically just take them apart. So we've got to score first. Chances, the way things have been going, we probably will score first. We seem to be running out of steam at the hour mark. It's the way we're playing. The two front lads, certainly Pablo's gone within an hour, but a guy don't stop running. I mean, he's sweating like an absolute pig after 30 minutes, but he's putting a shift in, and that's all we want as West Ham fans. Be great to see an end product from the lads, from both of them. So just build their confidence up and see maybe Tatty score one. But certainly, I'd look great to see if Pablo could score a goal. What are we talking? Centre half tomorrow. That's the question. Will he put Kilman in, or will he put Zassi in? Don't know. I know what I prefer, and I'm sure you prefer, is the latter. Kilman just don't feel any sort of. I mean, it's not joining the long queue of people that want to slag Kilman off, but the guy is shit, and there's no two ways about it. 40 million, what a waste of money. So let's see what he does tomorrow with that. Maybe put Traore at centre half, and he can just beat the crap out of all their strikers. Right, so I'm thinking he probably will start with Kilman, unfortunately, and it'll probably be the same sort of. Certainly, goalkeeper-wise, it will just remain the same. Areola, right back with Wan-Bissaka, and then obviously Mavropanos and Kilman, and then more than likely, will he go with Juve or will he go with Scholes? I think he'll go with Juve, funny. Midfield, I don't think he'll touch. Soucek will stay in there, I presume, and then the rest will be the same, and up front it'll be the same again. So I don't think there'll be a change in personnel. Traore, he'll probably come on with 2015 to go, depending on what's happening. The thing is, can we take the lead? Like I said this in before the Sunderland game. We need to get 1, 2, 3 up. It's no good getting, even 2 up against Chelsea. And at half time, I kind of, although we should have been more than that, you kind of look at it and you go, we're going to hang on. And we need like 3. And I know it's Burnley, but we still need 3. I was at a game once I think it was at Upton Park. It could well have been. And I'm sure a lot of you were. We were 5-0 up at half time. and won the game 5-3. Only us could literally hang on towards the end of the game to win 5-3. But yeah, getting back to it, I fancy us to win tomorrow 3-1. I think obviously the front guys have got goals in them. I think we'll probably get 3-0 up and then they'll start sitting back again, and then they'll concede and it'll become a bit tetchy, and it's just the way he's got to find a solution to this. I mean, don't get me wrong, at least it's better. I mean, the football was absolutely diabolical for most of the season. But yeah, I can see us getting 3-0 up and then letting a goal in, and then similar sort of game to the Sunderland one. But we have to score first, 100%. We can't we want their crowd to turn on them, just like occasionally ours do, unfortunately. Although we're all, we don't really turn on our players, do we, as much? We turn more on the owners, don't we? Which is right, because they're the ones that have put our club in the shit we're in, regarding stadium, regarding just going over the same old ground, regarding the managers we've got. The recruitment's been terrible, and it's just come down to this. We're in this sort of shit. I just hope, and I'm sure you guys do, that we just keep either losing or winning, preferably winning. The draws will kind of kill us a bit, apart from when we play the big boys. But certainly, just keep winning. Just keep trying to win the games. Stuff these draws. Draws are going to get us nowhere. We need to drag more people into this. So just keep trying. I mean, we got done last week, but just try and get a win. Yeah, so I'm going with a scoreline of Burnley 1, West Ham United 3. Like to hear your comments, what you're thinking the scoreline will be. But good luck to the boys. Please keep the energy up. I know last week was a kick in the bollocks, to put it mildly. We've all had to wait another week for another game, which is probably not a bad thing because, like I said, Forest are in Europe, so they're going to have to keep going in Europe. I think we need to drag Leeds back in. They're playing tonight. There's a huge game tonight. Forest Leeds. What do we want? A draw? I suppose we want a draw, don't we? Or just anyway, we'll have to see. I'm hoping we drag someone else into this. But let's see how we get on. Main thing is we keep winning, or obviously we didn't win last week, but we keep trying to win the games. Same as the 3 weeks before that, even though one was a cup game. But that set us on a better tempo and certainly a better mindset. So we need a win to give the guys the right mindset. I think we've got United the week after. We'll get to that bridge when we cross it. We've got to take one at a time. From a golfing background, it's very easy, and me being obviously a pro golfer and knowing how it works, you start thinking about 3, 4, 5 holes ahead, and then you've got guys that have just had a bad couple of holes that are still thinking about what's happened, and it's hard to crack on. Mindset is huge in sport. Individual sport is even tougher, but like I said, as a group, as a collective, I think the boys are all together. I think they're all together, which is great. There's no segregation. On a side note, good to see that Paqueta missed an absolute sitter last week in their, whatever it was, Super Cup final, and they actually lost 2-0. And then in the week, he started the game and took 3 minutes to get a yellow card. So nothing much changes there. And they've been shit, to put it mildly, for Menko of late. And he hasn't started too well. So, and oh, by the way, that bad back just seemed to heal up all of a sudden. But that's the past. Thanks very much for what you did. But certainly didn't play any football for the last 18 months, so you can just crack on. But on that one, so back to the Burnley game. Yeah, got to score first, and then I think we'll win, like I said, 3-1. So thanks for your time. Please like and subscribe. I'd like to hear your comments beneath, what you think the scoreline will be, and I'll speak to you soon.